Exciting news out of Valpo Athletics. Former Crusaders basketball player Vachil Fernandez signed with the Miami Heat this afternoon. We will have all the details for you.
And also, Halloween is just 2 weeks out from tonight, so VUTV sent our very own staff members to a local haunted house for a walkthrough. Watch the hilarious footage later on in The Shield.
Well, it's been unseasonably warm recently. However, gusty winds tonight could bring in some colder weather along with some rain showers. We'll have the full forecast coming up later on in the show.
We'll have that and more. This edition of The Shield starts right now.
Live from the VUTV studio in Schnabel Hall on the campus of Valparaiso University. This is The Shield on VUTV.
Thank you for joining us on The Shield. I'm David Horak.
And I'm Eric Ruzanski.
Fantastic news broke today about Valparaiso University alum Vachil Fernandez. Fernandez, the all-time leading shot blocker at Valpo, was signed with the Miami Heat this afternoon. The Miami Heat posted a press release on their Facebook page this afternoon revealing the signing of Fernandez. We will have more on this story coming up later in sports.
This past Saturday, Valparaiso University hosted their annual Relay for Life to support cancer research. This year, participants raised over $20,000 as they walked from 10 in the morning until 10 at night around the West Lawn. Some came for fun, others came to support loved ones who had been affected by cancer.
Just being able to see kind of all the progress. So ever since the spring, we've been working on this event, and to see the whole thing come together, getting the tables set up, getting just everything together, it's amazing.
I actually, in 6th grade, had an uncle who had pancreatic cancer and who was very close to me and actually passed away in 6th grade. I've done Relay for Life since I was really little, and one of my mom's friends actually really helped me be passionate about the cause, and so ever since then, since my uncle and since various other family members have been diagnosed and passed away from cancer, I've continuously been involved with the cause, and coming here and being able to be on exec board has been an amazing way to get involved even more.
No, you think of cancer and it's kind of like a far off thing, like, oh, maybe one day, or it'll never happen to me. And then you see, I mean, you saw today, like there's a little boy who had cancer when he was like 11 weeks old. Relay's just kind of touched everybody. So, I mean, I think it's just a big thing to just everybody to come together and support a cause.
Valparaiso University is known for hosting panel discussions to talk about social issues that affect our community. One such panel was hosted this past week, and I had the opportunity to take a deeper look into the conversation on what it is like to be both out and Greek. Conversation, comfort, and compassion. Those were the big takeaways at one of Valpo's most personal and eye-opening events this year. LGBT and Greek identities. Two seemingly different aspects of the college student brought together into a one-of-a-kind panel discussion held last Wednesday in a packed brown and gold room. Valparaiso alum Kyle Jordan was the moderator of the three-person panel that surfaced overall LGBT relations within Valparaiso University, not just in the context of Greek life. Jordan explains that in order for those to feel safe, accepted, and welcomed for who they truly are, open dialogue is the first step to fellowship.
Until that we can be able to have safe, comfortable conversations about all aspects of our life, then we still have work to do in the fraternal movement. Fraternities are about relationships. So until we can be our full selves with our brothers and sisters, we have work to do in those areas. And so I see tonight's panel as a successful step in that work.
As for the students themselves, Valparaiso University's evolution into an inclusive, welcoming campus has allowed for this type of discussion to bring awareness to our community.
Seeing these students that are in all different walks of life actually being affected by the issue we're talking about, instead of someone that like I either just met or wasn't really like completely familiar with, like I think being able to put a face to an issue that I feel so passionately about was like so, like I think that's really cool.
I think that there's a lot left to still discuss. It's a good basis, a good conversation starter. But I think just having events like this in general serve a larger picture of bringing it to people's minds. It's important that people realize that, we all work towards a culture and a campus environment that is open to everyone.
Last week, a team from Valparaiso University took home top honors as the Connexus Indiana Logistics Case Competition in Indianapolis. The teams, comprised of more than 65 students, took on a hypothetical study involving an overcapacity issue. Congressman Todd Rokita presented the award. Rokita called the competition, quote, a positive and proactive way to showcase the talent at Indiana's colleges and universities.
Next on the Shield, severe storms ravaged the Pacific Northwest this past week. Find out what made this weather phenomenon so unique.
Also, a former premier in Canada was killed in a plane crash last Thursday. Find out what Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau had to say about the incident after the break.
It's been hard to wrap my head around the idea that I could be both a competent, successful professional and a good mom.
Cultural difference is something that I have to deal with all the time, and it can be painful, but it can also be beneficial.
Harnessing the power of and, sharing your story and your struggles with others always beats keeping it to yourself.
Because in this life, you miss 100% of the shots you do not take.
So many of the things that we have to do are more effective if we do them together.
Everyone knows John Guilford is one of the best defenders on the team. He's one of the best in the PFL, and he puts a lot of time in on the field to make sure of that, but he also puts in a lot of time off the field to do that too. He's pretty good at what he does. Pretty good.
Investigators are releasing more details about a plane crash that killed a former premier in Canada. Jim Prentice was a former leader of Alberta province who died in his small plane that went down in British Columbia Thursday. 3 other people were also traveling with him were also killed. Investigators now say the Cessna plane crashed 8 minutes after takeoff, and there were no emergency or distress calls before the incident. In his statement, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau had plenty of praise for Prentice.
Jim was a man who brought his deep convictions to everything he turned his hand to, whether it was law, business, or politics. At each step of his career, Jim was a strong voice for the people of Alberta and for the people of Canada. He was highly respected and well liked in the House of Commons across all party lines because he brought an intelligent, honest, and straightforward approach to everything he did.
The plane was not required to have cockpit voice for flight data recorders. However, investigators are hoping that electronic components from the aircraft will provide them some clues about the cause of the crash. And the mayor of Mount Azita, Oregon, has declared a state of emergency in order to deal with the cleanup of damage caused by a tornado. The National Weather Service confirmed that 2 tornadoes touched down on the coast of Oregon Friday morning. Officials say Mount Azita, one of the towns hit by the tornado, suffered heavy damage to buildings, homes, and trees. They say 128 buildings were damaged. Thankfully, no injuries have been reported.
A shooting in northern Michigan leaves a suspect wanted for a fatal stabbing and a woman injured. Police say the shooting occurred inside of a home in Grand Traverse County Friday night. They say 30-year-old David Perriatiatko was shot and killed, and that his wife is at a hospital recovering from non-life-threatening injuries. Officials say Perriatiatko was wanted for murdering someone in a Las Vegas hotel room earlier this month. Authorities believe he lured the victim to the hotel where he killed him and stole his car. No arrest has been made. Police are still investigating the incident.
Up next, we'll take a look at this week's weather with Storm Shield meteorologist Katie Nickolaou.
And in just a little bit, we'll hear from Rachel Gerhart with this week's recap in sports after this quick break.
It's easy to walk into an interview feeling confident, knowing you'll make the right impression. Which one do you use? The bone crusher, a little too firm. The misfire, just utter confusion. The politician, a little too creepy. The dead fish, very awkward. The hug shaker, too much commitment. Get started right away with Handshake, only through the Career Center. Do what you love.
What if we started to think more in terms of and less in terms of or? I am a student and I am a public speaker. I am a woman and I am a scientist.
Harnessing the power of and, sharing your story and your struggles with others, always beats keeping it to yourself.
Trust is the engine that makes the power of and work. It is the currency of leadership.
So many of the things that we have to do are more effective if we do them together.
What if you could leverage the power of and, not only in your own life, but in the lives of those all around you?
Good evening, Valparaiso. I'm Katie Nickolaou here with your Storm Shield weather. Looking at our weather headlines right now, it's been unseasonably warm out, 80 degrees right about now, but that will change. We have some gusty winds that are going to be coming in tonight. It's going to bring in some cooler weather, and we could see some rain going into fall break, especially on Thursday and Saturday. Looking currently out at the Horak Union, beautiful sky out tonight. Great night to go to Founders and then get your food and eat outside. It's a very pleasant experience. I highly recommend it. Now, as we're looking at our current forecast and conditions, Valparaiso sitting at 81 degrees right now. However, look at that wind south at 17 miles an hour. That is bringing that nice warm air out of the Gulf of Mexico and bringing it into our region. However, that's going to change with those gusty winds that will be coming in tonight. Looking at current weather conditions, 83 in Chicago, but as we go south, you see St. Louis is sitting at 87 degrees. Dodge City is at 99, so you can see this huge wave of warm air that's come up into our area that will change with this cooler weather that's coming. You can see there is a cold front that is up near Minneapolis. That will be coming into our area after the evening, and it'll shift down into our area. There's that nice line between the yellows and greens. That's a gradient right where the cold front will be. And that'll move through our area Tuesday into Wednesday. By Wednesday afternoon, we should be seeing much cooler temperatures than what we have been seeing. Looking at the radar right now, we don't have much in the way of storms in our area. There are some in Wisconsin and over in Canada. However, for us, we're just nice and clear and enjoying the clear skies this evening. Looking at our future radar, however, we do see these clouds moving in right along that cold front Tuesday morning. After that, we will clear up a little bit. There should be a chance of showers or thunderstorms moving into our area later on Wednesday afternoon, so you might want to bring your umbrella with you when you go to class. But to start off fall break, we could see a few showers. If you're traveling or going home over fall break, I suggest you be very careful on those slippery roads. You could be seeing some slick spots as that rain moves through. Current forecast, or for the forecast for tonight, 70 degrees, windy south-southwest winds 20 to 30 miles an hour, but we could see gusts up to 40. So be very careful out there tonight. However, tomorrow, 82 degrees, very pleasant. Winds are going to shift from north-northwest at 10 to 20 miles an hour. And looking at our soccer forecast, on the 22nd, Valpo is going to be playing UIC. Chance of rain early, but I don't think that should affect the game. Chilly temperatures, however, it's going to be mostly sunny, so that should help out with those chilly temperatures a little bit. Now, moving to our 7-day forecast. We're going to see that nice little warm-up lasting into Tuesday. However, it's going to start cooling off on Wednesday. Thursday, there's that chance of rain into Saturday. But starting next week, it should look very nice out. It should start to feel like fall, actually.
Well, at least for now, we get to break out the cargo shorts one last time. So.
Yeah, exactly. So this was like a free few days of summer. So it's very pleasant. I suggest you go out and enjoy it because it is not going to last.
Absolutely. So we'll soak it in while the time is.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, thank you so much, Katie.
Yeah.
Coming up next, Rachel Gerhart will have the full breakdown of this past week's Crusader sports.
Good morning, Valparaiso University. What's a better way to start your day than with a new jam? And WVUR has just what you need.
But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it... If Daniel won't change your mind, baby,
Broadcasting sports, news, weather, and music on air, online, and on campus. WVUR is my jam.
Welcome back to The Shield. I'm Rachel Gerhart. It's not every day that a Valparaiso men's basketball player gets signed to an NBA team. However, that is the case today, as Vashil Fernandez has signed with the Miami Heat. Here at Valpo, Fernandez had a fantastic career, becoming the all-time leading shot blocker in Valparaiso University history. He was a two-time Horizon League Player of the Year, along with leading the NCAA in blocks per game during his senior season. He also holds the school record for blocks in a single season here as a Crusader. There's no question that Fernandez had an impact both on and off the court. He was consistently known as one of the nicest people on campus, so from VUTV, we are going to congratulate him on the signing. And now it's time to transition into football. After what was a tough loss a week ago, the Crusaders football team had an opportunity to bounce back in a big way. Valpo traveled to Florida to take on Stetson in a PFL matchup. After falling behind 5-0 after one, Jimmy Seawald finds Griffin Norberg for a 38-yard touchdown, putting the Crusaders up 7-5. Just 2 minutes later, Cody Boxrucker busts it in from 3 yards out, extending the Crusaders' lead to 14-5. After a Stenson touchdown, Boxrucker again somehow finds his way into the end zone, giving the Crusaders a 21-12 lead. And the Crusaders held on for a monster 21-18 road win. Jimmy Seawald finished the game with 170 yards and a touchdown, and Griffin Norberg was his top target, finishing with 59 yards and a touchdown. The Crusaders improved to 3-4 of the year and 2-2 in the PFL. They'll be back in action next Saturday at San Diego. And now to transition on to volleyball. The Crusaders have been struggling heading into a road match at Horizon League leading Oakland, but Valpo brought their A game. The Crusaders ended up sweeping Oakland 3-0. Star Emily Campbell, who is working back from an injury, led the team with 14 kills. Morgan Longoria, the libero, had a huge match, finishing with 14 digs and 28 assists, playing as the team's setter as well. Valpo then hosted Milwaukee at home on Saturday, but did not get the same results, losing 3-1. Taylor Grabowski and Katherine Carlson both had double-digit kills, but it was not enough for the Crusaders. Valpo now sits at 8-14 and 2-6 in conference play. They'll be back in action tomorrow night at Chicago State. While both the football team and the volleyball team had some success, it was not the best weekend for either soccer team. The men's soccer team, who was undefeated in league play heading into Oakland, suffered a 2-0 loss. The Crusaders had 12 total shots to Green Bay's 7, but this was a case of quality over quantity. Valpo will look to refine what they have tomorrow night at Fort Wayne, when they will travel for a huge conference game this Saturday at UIC. On to the women's side of things. They welcomed Youngstown State to Brown Field in what was a scoreless game for 78 minutes. Marissa Martin found the back of the net for Youngstown State, and the score finished at 1-0. This was a tough loss for the Crusaders against a team that was lower in the Horizon League. So guys, while it was a struggle for some, it was nice to see the football team get a win this week, don't you think?
Especially against a quality team like Stetson. And how about Vashil Fernandez getting that big-time signing?
Oh my goodness, I can't even believe it. Vashil is one of my favorite people. He just walks around campus and can put a smile on anybody's face.
Absolutely, and the fact that it's been a long time since Ryan Brokoff, the last Crusader, to sign. So, yeah, absolutely, without a doubt, it's awesome to see a mid-major talented player like Vashil get himself some NBA experience. So good luck to him, and we congratulate him as well on behalf of the rest of us here at the desk. So we'll be right back, by the way, with a final look at your weather forecast along with a VUTV Halloween-themed special segment. Don't go anywhere.
Well, you know, it's been unseasonably warm out recently. I know when I walked out of my dorm to come here today, it was very hot.
It's beautiful outside.
Absolutely beautiful. And you know, those temperatures though, they're not going to stick around. When we look at our 7-day forecast, it's definitely going to get a lot cooler, especially Wednesday into fall break. It's going to feel like fall, that's for sure. Thursday, 58 and rain, but it should clear out for Friday. Saturday, again, some rain. But Sunday and Monday look like they would be great starts to your work week and for school week, at that matter. Now, you know, speaking of fall, it's going to be a lot of fun, especially around Valpo, because we have some great activities for Halloween. And in the Halloween spirit, myself and Jordan Morandini, our VUTV sports anchor, went to Portage, Indiana last night to tour a haunted hospital in an effort to show students on campus one of the many options that are available to them in the area to celebrate Halloween. It was extremely terrifying, but was a lot of fun. And we got the whole thing on video, so everyone can watch it. We do want to warn you, viewer discretion is advised because there are a lot of jump scares. But if you like that sort of thing, well, here you go.
Hi, I'm Katie Nickolaou.
And I'm Jordan Morandini.
And we're at the Haunted Hills Hospital. And we're going to show you some of the options that are available to Valpo students around the area in the Halloween spirit. And I'm terrified.
And I'm just here to watch Katie be scared.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Do I want to do this?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, first rule. Don't touch my patients. This is a nut house. What happens if you touch a crazy person, sir? You get dealt with. Okay, second rule. Do not touch my props. My props are made of skin and bone. Touch my prop, I'm gonna peel your pretty face off to replace it.
But I need it for television.
I don't care.
Oh, this is a bad mistake. This is a mistake. There's someone, isn't there? Okay.
I'm gonna find
no,
out.
No. Okay. This is not a laughing matter.
Oh, this is freaking awesome.
Freaking. There's someone there. There's someone there. There's someone there. Okay. She sounds like me in Calc 3. There's a little child. You are the scariest part so far. Okay. Help me! Okay, it's bad when you can hear the screams.
But don't know where they're coming from.
Yeah, oh, it's the kid again! Ah! Help! I'm gonna kick some. Oh, is that the kid again? That's the kid again! I'll take the doc.
Oh, here's the doc.
Oh my gosh.
Here comes the doctor.
You were just scaring me at this point. I'm Katie.
Katie.
Holy crap.
Nice to meet you. Dr. Crabtree, leading physician in the hospital.
Katie. Yeah, nice to meet you.
You're very nice, you know that. How about you stay with me? We could do a nice little operation. You took the knife right in, and then you ripped your face right off.
As much fun as that sounds like, I need my face for my career, so.
So now an update. Katie, how you feeling?
Well, I'm covered in cold sweat. The mic is dropping slowly through my hands because I can't hold on to it anymore. How are you doing?
Doing all right. A couple screams here and there.
I think I'm. Oh my gosh! Oh, we're inside! Don't be a scaredy cat! Let's go, people! Oh my gosh! What did just be my friend? I just want to be friends! Oh, come on!
They're all after you.
Dinner has arrived! We're together! I want you! Nope.
Stay here!
Nope! So far, they seem to be fixated on me. Oh, look, maybe they'll attack you.
This is an interesting room. Okay.
No! Okay!
Yes, ma'am. This is a creepy looking one.
Oh, hello. you too.
No, it's not.
Oh my gosh!
That was a good scream by you.
There's noises coming.
Who's this?
This is Jordan, the sports anchor.
Would you guys like a couple special caskets?
No.
No? I was just trying to make it cheaper for you.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
I liked your fingers. Yeah, I put them on here. Chop them up.
I need these.
Yeah, you gotta type up that script for me. Oh, she's back!
Friendly one.
She's back, she's back, she's back, she's back.
Are you hiding behind me?
Yes, I'm hiding behind you. How big is this place?
Yeah, this is huge. Feel like we've been walking for hours.
Oh my god. And holy.
Okay. Oh.
That's right, Chicky, don't like the ride.
For those of you who couldn't tell, that was a spinning floor.
Oh my gosh, that was awesome.
Awesome is one word for it.
What word would you use?
Probably one that I can't use on television. Nope. Okay, are we done? Can we be done?
I think we survived.
They're following us. So we just completed the Haunted Hills Hospital maze. What'd you think?
A lot of fun, but you look terrified.
Terrified's one word for it. I would say definitely come here if you guys have the chance. We'll post our directions on our Facebook page if you'd like to come. And, well, what do you say to the people who might come here?
You're gonna die.
Okay, so if you're dreading those midterms or even finals, come here. You won't even have to deal with them. Hey, there's another friend. Hi. You made it. Yeah. Ah, swear I'm done with this.
Wow, that was very, very interesting trip for you.
That was so amazing. It sounds like me in Calc 3. Somebody please soundbite that.
Yeah.
that was hilarious.
I was so naturally, it came out. It's just,
Yeah.
Oh, and that's only like a third of all that we filmed.
So you guys were commenting how it was just going on and on. Yeah.
So we will have an extended cut on Facebook. We'll have this cut as well as the extended cut. So if you need a laugh or a break from studying, we filmed it for you. You can use it.
Yeah. Well, at least around here, all treats, no tricks. And for Rachel, Katie, Eric, and myself, we thank you for watching this version of The Shield. We will see you in 2 weeks with Fall Break. And have a nice fall break and a great rest of your week.